I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Hit my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm a ton of make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my friend. My bro on a steaming stove like grits. Got this vibe on a tippy toes in a LA live. I'm staying at the Lowe's with this Hollywood. Got a can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it. Pull up with a put some diamonds on her toes. Let know that I'm real. Used to pull it. You can still call it a can't be fixed. When the limbs and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems. I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning, solved on my neck. I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Hell my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder.
Oh, oh my goodness. Oh. I just tore my ACL, but I'm all right.
You don't win against this team, I'm never hosting this segment again.
Are you ready for some 2K Compete events? Let's start aboard the Concha Del Mar. This weekend, it's Treasure Island, where you can hop off the cruise ship and explore. Play games on island courts and earn progressively higher XP multipliers. Next weekend, it's Dime Time. Come together as a community to reach the target number of assists and win prizes. Playmakers, this is your time to shine. Now, let's go to the city. Every day, you can play ranked Pro-Am games at League Nights, and every Friday, check out Club 2K and drop buckets to newly dropped beats. This weekend, it's Puma Mania. You'll be able to earn double, triple, and quadruple XP for playing games in Puma gear, so don't miss out. And check back next weekend for some high-stakes hoops with Rival Day Conquest and Rival Day Championship.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the Clippers are super talented, and now they're starting to gel. Paul George said the chemistry is amazing. He said, quote, this team has a real bond. It's fun. We're locked in. We're together. It's one of the best locker rooms I've been around. We're going to continue to build off that. Guys?
Oh, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. And it's Bell in at the point. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
So the Clippers win the tip. The Grizzlies pull it in. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Now here's George. Here's Bell. To the middle. Ibaka, good.
And Ibaka is a fighter. Someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
And here's Memphis now. Here's Morant. Paul George pulls down the board. Pass to Bell. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
That's how you feel? Oh, okay. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Now here's Melton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too. He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim. Well, you hear the term wingspan more and more. When you look at Jaren Jackson Jr., 6'11" is his height. Is 7'4", fingertip to fingertip. That's his reach, and that reach enables him to be a major factor defensively.
Adams, shot's good.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Bell. Brooks defending. Fires at the elbow. Takes it inside. And that one's good. Bell, good in the pass. We've heard the Chris Bosh comparisons for Jaren Jackson. C-Web, you buying that?
Yeah, I see some similarities in their game. Jackson, a rangy, mobile defender at 6'11", with a nice face-up game. Bosh, maybe Serge Ibaka. Good comparison.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. High arcing shot. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place. And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried them.
Goes back up. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Leonard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Here's Morant, trailing by 8. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
And when Morant explodes toward the basket, you're toast. He loves penetrating and finishing.
George outside. And here's Ibaka. Adams covering. And he's gone for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Down low. Here's Morant. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Morant's gotten his second bucket.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
And he drops it first.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dillon Brooks has put in. 45th pick in the 2017 draft.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's Bane in for Melton. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Jackson, in his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Bell, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
Brooks outside. Shot from 12. Deflected. Here's Mann. Brooks defending. Here's Bell. Fires in the triple. He's got 13.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. On defense, the Clippers. 7-point differential. Up top, Morant. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep three-point range. And Giles pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Here's Bell. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Memphis shooting 33% in the first quarter.
Foul Clippers. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Outside Morant. Here's Bane. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, one thing that impresses me about John Morant is the leadership. He loves the game, plays the toughest, and the results speak for themselves.
A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. And Chris, the drafting of Morant has accelerated the Grizzlies' rebuild. Even as they've gone young, they've remained competitive.
He's the face of the franchise, and I think his maturity and humility, along with their other guys, is helping to keep this Memphis team on track.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Clark. Here's Bane. Clark left side. Outside for Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson. Buries the easy one. Morant's got 6 points.
Picking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Bell. Off the mark there with a 3. Memphis trailing here. Left side Morant. And Giles pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Pass to Bell. Unloads. That one a little long.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Nails it from 3. Baines got his second basket of the game.
That courtesy of Morant. I love the play He's always looking to move that rock.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Eric Bledsoe is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Giles in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, you want to talk about a whole new group out there. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Tillman's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Anderson. Brooks, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Melton in for Bain. Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He dropped 48 points and was on point from deep. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things.
Incredible!
Are you for real? Morant, way up.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by a terrific camera crew.
Come on, bro.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ball stolen. Leonard outside. Here's Bell. Pounded by
Bro, set a
Morant.
right pick for me, bro.
Shot clock at 5. From deep.
Get off me,
And that
bro.
one's good.
Come on.
23
Get
points
off
in
me,
the game.
nigga.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he still finding ways to light him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Very strong and ranges. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
1:43 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bell. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Brooks. Lots of room. Memphis, the rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal.
Jumps out on the scouting report.
At the line for two, Jackson Jr. At the line for two.
Free throw, no good.
The skill set of Jackson, the skill set he has is terrific. Raw big man with the potential to become a force.
There's a minute 17 left in the second. Here's Bell, counted by Morant. Pass to Bell.
Bro.
The three connects from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 2. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Outside Morant. With a 9-footer. And yep, it's good. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oh! Throw it down!
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Drives to the hoop. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. To the wing on the left. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies ball. The Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And here's Morant. He had 16 in the win against Detroit. Jackson gets the bucket.
Good shot from Jackson right there. The more he stretches the floor, the more lethal this offense is.
Here's Bell. Over Morant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Niggas about to go crazy though, just watch.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age.
Oh, okay. I see it.
How did they keep getting slam cams?
Scored in many different ways.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play. Here's Ibaka. Shot from the low post is good. Ibaka's got 6.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball.
Bell played it in. Nice touch off the window. And the Clippers lead by 1.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the double.
Brooks finds Jackson. And here's Brooks. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bell. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. This one for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
How's that for a start? Good on all three attempts so far in the second half.
Morant pass to Adams. Back to Morant. They need this. And he hits the jumper. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't let him. I mean, when he's roaming around the mid-range area, you know he's ready to fire. But he said, jump with me if you want to go fire. With the explosiveness. Live in the lane and soar to the route.
Oh, my fault, dude.
George against Melton. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson.
Oh, not getting
Put in 6'11" Frank Jackson. Looks stoppable.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Falls for Jackson. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Leonard. Bledsoe, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Bell. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Melton. And so Jackson nails both of them. Los Angeles. We'll go for a different look here. Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. George comes in for Mann. Kennard, he's checked in for Bledsoe. And it's Bell in for Jackson. Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Bell. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. He's got 36 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from them.
With the drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with that offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Brooks outside. Up and over Kennard. And it's Brooks missing.
He shot them in the foot because he's been big shots.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Bell. Another shot. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. They rush pressure offensively. They could really use a basket. Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him.
D'Anthony Melton, 2 shots.
On both.
They're doing some good work
I
at
have
the
to
line.
get off and come over back.
Here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-6 run. Kennard outside. Pass to Bell.
What?
It's George on the wing. The three is up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. arrived. So good to have you with us. The Clippers in the lead. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka controlling the paint. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Paul George. And it's Bell in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal
Now on Melvin.
He made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
I love seeing him take these quick shots. I mean, he's skilled at realizing he has room to get them.
To the inside. Here's Ibaka. And he makes it on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Melvin passes to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and displays great shots.
Putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham. Brooks outside. Back to Melvin. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
Shoot 2.
Falls for Jackson. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tillman. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Final quarter here. We're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Bell, pounded by Morant. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Clippers lead by 9.
After a sensational first half from beyond arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd 3-pointer since halftime.
The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Now, another one goes. Incredible.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. Here's Jackson. And that one hits the back iron.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
George passes to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
They're making it look easy out there. Just having fun.
They're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this season.
For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Morant. And blocked with his ball. What a defensive play. There's the drive. And that one's good. Bell.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead. Ultimately, this is
Grizzlies all time here.
You look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
in for Kennard, and it's Jackson in for Bell. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams is checking.
Substitution
Checking for Jackson.
Serge Ibaka at the free throw. One shot.
Look, I got, ooh, 8 out of 10. That's good.
That free throw good from Ibaka. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them bad.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's ripping
Good on first, and that increases the lead to 6. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Clark, and it's Melton in for Tillman.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Bell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. That one is off. So the Clippers win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
That should have been a blowout.
Credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Ramos, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, I'll be all right. I'm going to be good. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be on Fortnite, though. I'm about to start playing Road Company with my people. Oh. Hold on.
Well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here. What do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season. And now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. What did you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Forget the season. I'll be shocked if he ever make an All-Star.
This nigga talks crazy.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be I'm showing my everything. Hang up the phone on they block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was fake, but she say I'm
thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. Is you saying to go? I always had a thing for with a drink. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard and get the features with baby, like, yeah. Number one song on the Billboard, he still got it. You ain't
back on y'all board.